the sun has set on this saga of the beautiful Mac Pro. It's time to say goodbye.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today, as you can see, I've got my depression beard going for you because I'm going to share with you something that I did last month. And that is, I returned my Mac Pro without touch bar.
Back into your big box you go.
Yeah, see, I'm depressed, I'm sad, but I'm going to share with you the reasons why I did it. And the number one reason why I did it is that the box it came in, it's big, and I want to keep it. And I don't have a big house yet. I'm still not a millionaire yet. So I have no place to store the beautiful box that it comes in. Like the Mac Pro can sit on my desk right there, but unfortunately the box, yeah, what am I going to do with it?
Pretty much ran out of space. I didn't want to throw away the box, so I'm gonna return it and buy it again once I get a bigger place.
So I was torn between what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep that box underneath my table, underneath my bed. It was a bit too big, made it a bit too high. So yeah, that's pretty much the number one reason why I returned it. Number two, obviously the price. I paid 10,000 Australian dollars for that beast, and I figured, you know what? I could literally buy, was it a MacBook Pro every single year for like 3 years in a row, and I'd be happy instead of trying to upgrade that behemoth. And third, and probably actually this is the most important one, I got the base edition one and the performance wasn't that impressive. I'm sorry. What is this? This is Stutter City. Stutter City. It's stuttering on the Mac Pro. Guys, it's stuttering. Now, this is just a basic multicam clip. It's got 2 video files, H.264 encoded video, and it's completely stuttering. Over to the MacBook Pro. This is the Book Pro over here. The exact same footage. Playing at 2x speed. There is no stuttering whatsoever. I'm sorry, don't hate me. Mac Pro, amazing, all that kind of stuff. Get a 28 core one if you can. But yeah, this 16-incher that I've got right here, it performs faster than the Mac Pro. Okay, fan noise does happen in this 16-incher. But as you can see, I put my 16-incher over there to the side. I've got it like a little baby. It's on a little stand being cooled by this aluminium cooling stand. The lid is closed, and when you close the lid next to an external monitor, the coolness is dramatically improved. That's right, Fan Noise City only happens when I'm exporting something out or doing some heavy compilation, but most of the time it actually runs cool and quiet. So if you are having issues with your MacBook Pro, I say just keep the lid closed. Of course, I had to purchase an external trackpad, keyboard, and mouse, and all this kind of like stuff. I tried getting external speakers, that didn't work out because it was too buzzy. But anyway, that's another story for another day. I had to purchase all these peripherals, but I had to do that anyway for the Mac Pro. Because problem number 4 with the Mac Pro, it comes with a full-size keyboard. Gotta say, initial impressions, maybe you guys are used to this already, but for me, I need to move my keyboard to the right a bit to have it centered while typing. So I really don't like that this is a full-size keyboard, because look, I've got my trackpad here, and now my mouse is all the way on the right here. It's not like there. It's not an even space, so I gotta go really wide for the mouse. It's like this, and you gotta move your hand all the way to the right to use it. It is a stretch. It causes fatigue. I feel like I'm like a little robot guy like this. It feels weird. I like this little mini keyboard, and in order to get a mini keyboard with the Mac Pro, you gotta buy a completely new collection, because the only collection Apple sell that's color coordinated is the white ones, the white key ones. You can see I got this white key ones. It's working with me well. And that was Mac Pro inspired, because if I wouldn't have got the Mac Pro, I wouldn't have done this. And actually, you know what? I gotta thank the Mac Pro for a reason, because it was so big and I didn't know what the hell I was doing with it in my little room. I had to reorganize the room, the beginning of the year or the end of the year for New Year's. Me and my girlfriend, we were just up all night tidying the hell out of this room. We moved furniture here, there, and everywhere. I broke my standing desk. So we're gonna collapse and fall over. If you got a standing desk at home, make sure you carry it very carefully, because mine just ripped in the middle part underneath. Unfortunately, that was sad, but it was fun because I reorganized my room and now I feel I got more space. I've got actually a shelf unit right here displaying all the products that I worship. So those are really the biggest reasons why I had to return my Pro, and I guess the biggest one is the performance wasn't impressive. Let's say it's not super fast. Come on, baby. It's a Mac Pro 10K, that was nice. Okay, hopefully it's gonna get faster. This was just a setup experience. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting boom, 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 shakalaka. If I needed a graphics card that was super powerful, that was actually optimized for the applications I used and would help me out in performance, then yes, Mac Pro makes sense. If I needed the Afterburner card, or if the Afterburner card supported anything other than ProRes, I'd love it, I'd be happy with it. Maybe if I got the more cores edition, I'd be happy. Although in the forums, even today, they're saying that the faster cores, the more core editions of the Mac Pro still sucks at multicam, H.264 encoding, so that's pretty damn pathetic considering that my iMac and my MacBook Pro runs better than that. That's pretty damn sad. Reasons why to get a Mac Pro, I guess it is a laugh, it's fun. To be honest with you, I'm considering actually purchasing the server one day. Probably not now because it's already February, almost March, and maybe another 7 months and there'll be a newer one with Epic, Ryzen, all this kind of like crazy processors. Excited about that. So maybe it's the end of life for the Xeon chips on the Mac Pro. So I'm thinking maybe next year I might consider it. But there's one big problem for me to consider it, and that is, unfortunately, I'm going to tell you guys, I might have to switch to Windows. I'm doing like this sort of thing that I'm doing, and pretty much every single business application is written for Windows. Windows, not Mac OS. There is no software that's business written for Mac OS, and it's a niche kind of software. That's the industry I'm moving in. So everything is Windows. I could run it in a virtual machine. I'm considering that, but it might not be worth the headache. I mean, maybe I could be the guy that writes some decent business software for Mac OS. Maybe that could be my niche. Maybe I'll get into that. If I have the time, I'd love to do that because I do love Mac OS altogether. But unfortunately, if I do need to go down a server route, maybe I'll just have to get a Windows server. I know people out there, they love Linux.
Hey, how's it going?
Left, Linux.
And I love Linux too for my web hosting online, that's Linux, all that kind of goodness. But these specific business applications, they're all Windows only. It's really sad. So that is one of the biggest negatives, probably why I might not get a Mac Pro in the future as well. Oh man, that's depressive. Other reasons you might have considered why not to get the Mac Pro, Catalina, you're forced to use it. But to be honest with you, I'm forced to use Catalina on my 16-inch MacBook Pro, and I've just got on with it. Anything that didn't work, I just moved on and continued my life. I do like Catalina for one thing, and that is the privacy settings. Whenever an application wants to access your hard drive, it needs to ask for permission. You get the accessibility. Obviously, you still need to install a firewall on top of it, third-party one. I'll tell you the ones I use in another video. But yeah, it's good for privacy and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'll tell you a secret. Apple make 1 million calls to their online services in the background anyway. So it's privacy as long as you're giving everything to Apple. But I guess Google, they'll have to claw their ways with backup and sync to try figuring out whenever you plug in an SD card if they can access the data now. You have to allow it specifically. And that is the situation. I guess one more thing I'd say about negative about the Mac Pro, you only get a maximum of 3 years warranty. And for me, for an enterprise piece of kit, 3 years is not enough. If there was an extended business plan to 5 years, that would be awesome. Maybe there is. Let me know in the comment section below. And that's it. That's it. My depression beard is growing. I need to get over this beautiful loss that I had, the love that I dreamed of. I mean, I've been Mac Proing for a good few years now. I had the 5.1 edition. That guy was a beast. I love that guy. Unfortunately, yeah, video encoding was challenging on the ancient 2010 CPUs. I had the new Mac Pro. I loved it. It was very, very, very quiet, but unfortunately, performance wasn't there. And the size of the box, I just didn't know where to store it. So I had to say goodbye for now. But yeah, if I was a rich bitch, I would keep it just for laughs. And that is that. Let me know how you guys out there in the world are going with your Mac Pro experience. Are you holding out for the new AMD Epic versions of the game? Or are you just going to be mobile? Maybe you're looking out for the new iMacs coming out soon. That should be exciting and sexy. Imagine filling reception desks, iMacs everywhere. People walk in, ooh, is that a Mac? No, iMac. Rah. All right, hope you guys found this video useful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you going to get a Mac Pro? Are you waiting for the new Mac Pros? Mac Pros? Do you feel like you can be a pro without a Mac Pro? I'm confused. I put pro in my channel name, but I'm gonna have to take it away now because I'm not a pro. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
It's time to lock you up. Back into your big box you go. And then put your straps on. I'm gonna miss this box. But I'm also gonna look forward to having more floor space in the house. Alright, that's done. And last but by no means least, bye-bye.
I never did a photo shoot with the Mac Pro. Like, I should have done like a naked picture with me like this. Like okay.
You should have.
A real man has a Mac. A man and his Mac.
Right.
Yeah, I can't believe I never did that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. You missed out on that one.